Two men are standing along the north-south magnetic axis. The ground is level. We checked to make sure there was no slope. The man on the left in the blue jacket appears to be taller. But note what happens when they trade places. Now, it's the other way around.
One theory is the increase of mass, decrease of mass. You literally, molecularly change in structure.
No matter how many times the experiment is repeated, the person who moves to the left, to the southern part of the magnetic axis, appears to grow, while the person who moves to the right, the north, seems to shrink. Terry says the phenomenon may be the result of an invisible field of energy that actually causes light to curve.
As light comes into the vortex, into the anomaly, something there makes those photons bend, creating the objects in the north direction to appear smaller.
The vortex covers roughly 3/4 of an acre. In one part of the circle sits the House of Mystery, an old mining office that slid down the hill around the turn of the century. The opposite corner of the building looks like it's just 3 or 4 feet higher than the near corner. In reality, it's 10 feet higher, another illusion caused by the vortex. Inside this house, brooms stand upright, and balls seem to roll uphill. But you'll have to take our word for it, since we weren't allowed to bring our camera inside, and thus rob the House of Mystery of its mystery.
How there's no phenomenon about the house whatsoever. It just happens to be crooked and sitting in the middle of the Oregon Vortex, creating the illusion to the phenomenon, and then the phenomenon to the illusion.
The effects produced by the vortex are so confounding, a Scottish physicist named John Lister devoted 40 years of his life trying to unravel its secrets. Lister conducted more than 14,000 experiments here at the vortex. He even corresponded with Einstein. But what he uncovered, no one will ever know. He burned all his papers before he died, saying, "The world isn't yet ready for what goes on here." But ready or not, the Oregon Vortex remains an eerie reminder that things aren't always what they seem.
He snaps